Okay, hold on. Let me pause that. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. I've missed you all. I've been really, really busy. Ooh, let me take a breather. Um, a lot has been going on, and let's see, I didn't even fill this out yesterday, so we'll go ahead and we'll do it together. So, welcome to the channel, y'all. This is Pamela making memories, and I am on a keto lifestyle journey that has been ordained by God, ordained by my sweet, darling Jesus. And I am so grateful to him. Um, so, without further ado, um, so Wednesday, yesterday was day 47. And yesterday I was extremely happy. And yesterday the mantra was he is in me. And I chose that because he is in me. His love is in me. And I have been feeling the love of Christ in me, around me, on me. And his blessings and feeling his presence. And it is powerful. It is extremely powerful to experience his love in such a way. Like literally the fullness of his love, I will not even begin to imagine. But what he has allowed me to feel in so many aspects of my life, as well as this keto lifestyle. It's like he found something for me, but I had to become broken and I had to become at my wit's end before I could get that breakthrough. And yeah, every day I wish that this could have came years ago. It would have spared me so much. But his timing is perfect, and everything that he does is for a reason. And I was hard-headed. And those of you who've been with me since day one, my OGs from day one, you guys know I love to eat. And I love my carbs. And I'm always looking, well, I was always looking for an easy way out. You know, something that would cause the weight loss, during menopause situation where I could still eat what I wanted to eat because that is what I was used to. So, yeah, if this mentality had came years ago, I would have probably never been in the position that I got in. So, but I put in here, he is in me, and I feel it through so many different things. And I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the increased Bible studies that my husband and I have. I am grateful for the just the overall presence in my life and feeling his love. That unconditional love that supersedes so much that we could possibly comprehend. Just having that intimacy with Jesus, the quietness with Jesus, allowing him to love me and allowing him to help me to see myself as he sees me. That is profound for me because you guys know I've always had a negative attitude toward myself, physically, mentally, you know. So it's been quite the journey this year. 2025 has been quite the journey this year for me and for my husband as well, you know. And you know, I just remember having this immense Bible study with someone like a long time ago, and we were just talking about the different types of love and how, people mistake lust for love, and, you know, certain type of emotions, they think that's love, and really it's not. It's something else. And and I've just remember how God's love was described. And until you actually feel it, then you'll know what I'm talking about. How you can have sensuality without sexuality, how you can have intimacy without intercourse, how you can have someone love you and adore you for who you are and not judge you for what you look like, because they know who you are. They know your spiritual self, your true self, and that is Jesus. And through this keto lifestyle, I am learning to love who I am as a individual, as a person, as a being, and not always judging myself through what I see in the flesh. And that's hard as a woman. You know what I mean? We do that. That's part of our journey, and looking in the mirror, guys, and not seeing what I would want to see is always going to be rough. But the sting is always going to be there, but the sting is different. It's a different sting. The sting is less than it used to be. It's not overwhelming me, overpowering me, or controlling me. You know, I am in control. Jesus is in control. And it doesn't have power over me. Excuse me for a second. Needed to drink. And that's the thing that I'm talking about here when I say that he is in me. And that is the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing ever. And, self-love is a powerful thing. It is a powerful thing. And in this keto lifestyle, I am just learning so much more than just what I'm putting in my mouth. Seriously, it's more than that. It is so much more than that. And it's more than I can even fathom. So, yeah, yesterday was really, really, really spiritually enlightening for me. This whole week, to be honest, has been. Our Bible studies have increased. We didn't plan it. It just felt right. We just dived in. We just did it, you know. And, it's just been so emotionally and spiritually fulfilling. So today I am looking forward to, now this was yesterday. I was looking forward to just sleeping because I had spent hours in Bible study, hours, and I was really emotionally drained. I had been crying, praising the Lord, talking to Jesus, spending time with my husband, talking to him about things, he opening up to me about things. And so it was like Wednesday was like, just gotta sleep, 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 sleep. And that is how that was. Today's priorities yesterday was sleep, resting in the Lord, and yeah, was it. And of course, it was staying keto clean right there. Then my mood again. How am I feeling? Restful. I was feeling restful at the evening. And I was also feeling nostalgic. Nostalgic. I know I'm not spelling it right, but I know what it means. People, I appreciate everyone in the struggle. And yep, I am writing very sloppy. I apologize. I get like that. What I am grateful for tonight, Jesus and all that came with it. And all that came with it. My thoughts are, I am learning and growing. And it's like, amen. All right, so that takes care of Wednesday. So let me move you guys up to Thursday, which is today. And this is day 48, and I am down to 191 pounds. And my BMI went down to, wait a minute, that's not right. My BMI went down to 41. Yeah, it was 41.8. And this was, no, my fat percentage. My fat percentage was 41.8, and my BMI was 33.6. I could have swore my BMI was 33.5. That makes me wonder, did I put on some muscle? Come on, I can't think of that. I would. But if I did, there's only one way that I did, and that was in my legs. So, we'll see. But 41, 33, it was said 33.6, but I distinctly remember 33.5. Let's go back. I didn't even do my prayer page. Okay, BMI was 33 and body percentage was 42. Okay, so, and let's see. Slept all day, ate clean, 11.5 net carbs that day. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, so I weighed 192 and a half. Okay, so last week I was 192 and a half, and I thought that I would have been, let me see here, and make sure I got everything right. I thought I was going to be, y'all. All right, I went back too far. All right, so last weekend I was 192 and a half. That was the week that I only lost half a pound, and I thought I was going to be 192, but I was 192 and a half, and I was disappointed. I started out at 206, went down to 194, then I went down to 193, and then I went down to 192 and a half, I think it was. But remember, there was a day or week where I lost a pound and a half or something like that. And I'm not going to sit here and flip. Here it is right here. On day 42, I was down. I only lost half a pound, and I was 192. That was that. 192. So why would I say 190? Oh, okay, I went back. All right, my bad. So, yeah, I was 192 and a half. Then I went down to 192, and I had only lost a half a pound in 7 days. And I was like, whoa, why? That's right. Okay. And then before then, it was 192 and a half. All right, I got it. Yep, there it is. 192 and a half, then 192. And now it was 191. So I did lose 1 pound this week. What did I do? What changes I made? I went cold turkey for NyQuil and Benadryl. I have completely stopped taking it. I may take it again if I absolutely feel that I need it. Like I'm laying in bed and it's just, sleep is just not coming. But I have been going to sleep now for the past few days this week without any NyQuil and any Benadryl, no sleep aids whatsoever. However, I did increase my magnesium glycinate or glycinate from 2 capsules at night to 3 capsules at night. and my sleepy time tea, breathing exercises, and watching things that are cozy and relaxing, and just not trying to force sleep, but just let sleep come when it comes. Watch TV, listen to a podcast, pray and talk to Jesus, anything. And then when it comes, it just comes. I have no places I need to go until the end of July for blood work. So long as I'm getting my 12 hours of sleep, regardless of when and how long, as long as I get it, no stress on myself. I have been experiencing some heart palpitations that I should have not been experiencing. And I did some research to find out why I'm having them, what's going on, what could possibly be going on. Prayed over it. They went away and they didn't come back yet. So I'm just going to keep on praying over heart palpitations. What else am I experiencing? I've cut back on McDonald's burgers, eating the quarter pounder on my own keto bread, draining as much of the saturated fat out of it, so that it will be more dry. That's a weekend thing, but I want to lower the saturated fats a little bit more. So this is a constantly constantly evolving rather, and constantly learning. So I want to keep the saturated fats low and no trans fats, because I get my heart CT scan or CRT scan, whatever you call it, in July, the end of July, when I get my blood work done. So trying to be heart healthy, and along with everything else. And I also incorporated, but it hasn't gotten here yet, magnesium L-trinate or trinate, and magtine is another word for it. And I found a replicable company called Mega Foods on Amazon, and Gary already uses them. So I felt even more comfortable, did research on it, and I was impressed. So I want to try adding that into my nighttime schedule, so that can help with the natural rhythm of sleep, because melatonin and valerian ain't working. They don't work for me unless it is in really heavy dosage, high quality, potency, and things of that nature. So I'm going to try this magnesium trinate magtine from Mega Foods. Let's see, is there anything else that I am now incorporating? I know I wanted to stay away from more vitamins and supplements and stuff because I tend to get that nausea thing, but I'm breaking it down with meals, and I'm absolutely taking what I believe I absolutely need to be taking. And so I want to definitely try that magnesium magtine by Mega Foods. And I'm also taking my electrolytes every day, my bone broth every day, always putting salt on everything I eat, in moderation, of course, to make sure that my electrolytes are doing good. These past 2 days, today and yesterday, last night, the humidity rose. So that means that my nose got a little stuffed up, nausea came because I am extremely heat sensitive, even though the AC and the fans are on. So I know now that the weather's changing, we're shifting, and I need to prepare myself to adjust to that so that I can be efficient. So those are the changes that I've been making. Let me swing you over right here. This is my first meal of the day. I made some steamed organic yellow squash, organic cabbage, and I had a chicken leg that my husband made, and I had a cucumber and a little tiny bit of my coleslaw. So I miss potato salad, y'all. Oh my gosh. I don't care what you do. There is nothing that can replace potato salad. I'm sorry. At least you can get cauliflower if you feel like you want some mashed potatoes. But potato salad, y'all. Keto's keto, right? Okay, so my body fat percentage is now 41 instead of 42. Started out at 43, and now we're at 41. And then, I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me. I thought you needed more for the percentage to go down. I mean, I don't get it. But that's what the Omron said. So I'm just going to use it as motivation. But my BMI is still 33. All right. And so today's affirmation is, I am doing this. All right, let me bring you up a little bit. Okay, I am doing this. It's happening. It's for real. What do I want to happen today? I just want to stay prayerful. And net carb goal today is going to be, I would say 15. Let's try 15 today. What gives me energy? Jesus, good sleep, and tea. And then we'll just do evening. One good thing that happened today, lost 1 pound. What can I let go of for a better tomorrow? Oh, wow. I've let go of a lot, y'all. I don't know. I'm going to have to go back to that one at another time. When do I feel my best and why? We know this. When I first get up, I have the most energy. I don't crash anymore, but I have the most energy most of the time. I feel well rested. I'm ready to take on the day. My thoughts for today is, I am truly blessed. I'm just going to leave it at that. I am truly blessed. And I am truly loved. You know, and that's the whole key thing here, is just love. Love, love, love. And love is love, not in the sense that that the world says love is love. I'm saying love is love. And you have to be able to know the difference between genuine, pure, unadulterated, unfiltered love. And that is the love that Jesus has, the lover of my soul. And that is what all of this revolves around. So I would normally go through this with you guys, but we are already at 23 minutes. And I'm going to do this off camera. I need to go work out, and then I need to fill out my prayer page. I'm not worried that I didn't last time, because I pray regularly. So if I forgot to do it on here, it's no big deal. There was a couple of pages that just did not get filled out last week, and that's okay, because you just have those moments where you're just in a coma. And there was really just nothing to jot down. I'm finding more and more that I'm needing this book less and less, but I want to finish it out. I paid for it, and I want to keep documenting the journey. I want to keep taking notes of changes that I feel and see. If I can just keep at 1 pound a week, that's steady. That's what wins the race. But I'm telling you, I would love it to be 2 pounds a week, because I really and truly want to reach a certain goal by my birthday. And that's just how I'm feeling. I want to reach a certain goal by my birthday. But if I don't, it's okay, because I'm still moving forward. I'm still in the right direction, and I'm having phenomenal lifestyle changes, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and that is what's most important. Okay. And that's what I want to keep this focus on. But yes, weight loss is definitely a big motivator. It really is. So I'm going to get on the tread climber, keep that intensity going, keep this new rhythm going that I've been doing. And I've also been, not every single night, but most nights, making sure that my last meal is my lightest meal and that there is 2 hour gap between my last meal and when I actually lay down. That helps with digestion, that helps with fat burning. So I've been incorporating that into this lifestyle as well. But no pressure. If something happens, I'm nauseous, I need to eat, maybe I can lay in bed but have myself up late, elevated some, and if I happen to eat and then lay down, I have a plan for what I can eat. A hard-boiled egg and a pickle, a hard-boiled egg dipped in some mustard, something like that. Take a hard-boiled egg, wrap a little thin piece of deli turkey over it, and then maybe lay down like a few minutes later, just go ahead and lay down. So that's what all this is about, is trying to find ways that work and that benefit and educate myself with resources so that I know, okay, hey, I'm hungry. I don't know why. It's hormonal. Maybe I didn't eat enough during the day. I need to eat, but I am tired. I want to lay down. I want to rest. Okay. What do you do in a situation like that? A hard boiled egg, a pickle with it, and keep it light. Keep it something that is easily digestible, even if you're laying down, you know. What else? What else? What else? But for the most part, I try to make sure that it's a 2 hour gap between the time that I eat my last meal and lay down. And guys, I'll tell you, sometimes my heaviest meal is the one that's after my workout. So yeah, I might eat and the heaviest meal, and then 3 hours later, then go and lay down and go to bed. So it's working. I hope that this is helping you, giving you some ideas, some insight on what I'm doing and how I'm getting things to work for me. Prayer is number one. Educating myself with tools that can help me to understand things. Speaking and talking with those people who are on the same journey, learning from them as well. So there's a plethora of tools that are available to help educate, enrich, encourage, and direct me on this path. But the number one of all is Jesus. So I will see you guys later, and I hope you have a blessed day. And I hope that you are on this journey with me and that you're not struggling, that it's working for you. And if it is, you are struggling, I'm praying for you one way or the other. God bless. Bye.